Hey guys, my name is Loveless and we are back with Red Embrace. Okay, let's go straight into it. Mmm, sun. Sun, fuck off. I buried my face against my pillow to hide from the sunlight. Oh shit, I had this thing too high. Excuse me for the noise. Yeah, you did make noise. Sweet. Okay, I buried my face to hide from the sunlight. Damn, it has to already be afternoon. Stupid graveyard shift making it so hard to catch a decent amount of rest unless you sleep underground or somewhere from a window. Maybe I should invest in a coffin. More style points with this than a sleeping mask for sure. Groaning, I eventually forced myself out of bed to stumble to the kitchen to put on some coffee. Work doesn't start for a while yet, so I better do a little freelancing today. I only work at the diner to save up money on the side anyway. My real passion is music, art, writing, music. I like music. I like writing. I like more. Art can just music, writing. Well, I'm more of into music than I am writing. I used to be into writing, so music. I love making music even though I haven't had formal training. Yeah. But there is something really soothing about bringing life to the beats of the melody in my head, so I spend a lot of my free time working on a new track. I've worked on a few small games, student films, but I really like to reach for the stars one day. Or at least get out of the bottom 5% on cloud sound. Anyway, I still have time to spare, so I pop down on my office chair with my coffee mug in hand. But the moment I stare onto the computer screen, I suddenly remember what happened last night. Back on that dark street. You might even see a friend of yours there, or maybe a customer is a better word. Isaac was acting like he really knew something about me, or someone I know, even though that is impossible. Should be impossible. There's something unnerving about the words he said afterwards. I can't really remember after his words. It's all fuzzy. I'm starting to think that it's not a random drug dealing going down tonight. A smart man would keep his distance, but if I don't figure out what Isaac meant, it's gonna drive me crazy. Then let it drive you crazy. Would you want to be alive or dead? But whatever. Never floats your boat, I guess. That sleazeball in the suit is up to something for sure. I put my head down on the desk and rubbing my eyes with one hand. I guess there's no helping it, huh? I have to see for myself what's happening tonight, and you're going to get yourself killed. Distracted by my own thoughts, I spend the rest of the time until my shift half-heartedly working on a new project. After what feels like forever, it finally gets dark and I head to my shift. Looks so pretty. During my walk, I can't help feeling a lot of nervous than normal. Troy left this morning for a business trip, so I'm the only one who's working time. Oh my god. And if anything happens, I have to deal with the entire thing on my own. Oh my god. Great. The diner seems unusually quiet after a night shift. Even for a night shift, only a couple people end up stumbling in over the course of a few hours. The midnight ticks over into early morning. I grow more and more tense until finally I can't take it no more. Time to close up early. Sorry, Tori. Grabbing the keys, I flipped off the lights and leaving the diner and locking up behind me. Then I make my way to the nearby alley where Isaac came from last night. But it's empty. No gangsters, no men in suits. Just a deserted hangout for rats and abandoned garbage cans. Maybe I missed the meeting, although I should have heard gunfire if there were any. I guess they might not be here yet, but I really don't want to wait around for that creepy place for too long. Not alone. I should probably just head home. That's a sensible thing to do. Yeah. After a few seconds of deliberation, I turned towards the alley entrance. I'm not sure why I feel so disappointed. Gotcha. I knew it. Why would you go in the alley? Out of nowhere, someone grabs my shoulders. A second later, my back is slammed against the wall with a pair of strong arms that pin me in place. Hey, Rex. Yeah. Hey. You're not the one of those dumbass Shiren guys. You're a human. Two wide, puzzled eyes scanned over my face like I'm some kind of mutant. A human? Of course I'm a human. What else would I be? I break off and then through my sentence start staring at my attacker. His red-haired guy with a tattoo on his face and wearing a distinct leather jacket. Oh! Yeah, the guy Luca was talking about. Could this be the man from the last time I was talking about? Yeah, it is. Whoa, why are you getting all mad, man? You're just not the guy I was looking for. He flashed me a wide, taunty grin. My eyes were drawn to the shape of his canines, which looked like an animal's. Long, sharp, bone, white. You know, you smell pretty nice. Oh, God. Kinda special, actually. Really sweet. He leans in a bit, leering at me with those sharp fangs. They have some kind of body mold, right? I'm pretty hungry too. I haven't eaten all night, and you're looking so much better every second. Shit, if I don't do something, this creep is gonna actually take a bite out of me. I was gonna push him off, cause he ain't gonna reason with him. Cause nope. Yeah, this is the best way. Cause reasoning with him is so gonna get me bit. Get off! Get off! You nah. Was that aggression? I didn't see it. I throw every ounce of my strength into pushing the man away, but he doesn't seem to be at least impressed. Instead, he presses me harder against the wall, twisting his lips into a mocking, hurt expression. Hey, don't be like that, baby. I just want to play with you. Let me have a little taste. Come on. He coos at me, starting to lean closer in again, in a sense of dread, like a vice. I shut my eyes tightly, holding my breath. This is it. I'm gonna be torn apart like by some psycho in the alleyway. His ragged breath slowly grows steadily louder. I can feel each exhale brushes against my throat. Who's that? All of a sudden, the pressure pinning me against the wall vanishes. Someone saved me, but who? When I opened my eyes, I realized the man's no longer there. No, he's still there, but now, you. Hey, it's Mr. No Name. I forgot his name. With a loud grunt, familiar man in a dark jacket swings his fist towards my attacker. Fucking Dominic. I knew you were out here. I don't know what that was. Right hand lets out a gleeful laugh. Okay, I knew it was laugh. Like evil laughed. Bleh. He dodges his punch and moves with incredible speed. A second later, he's aiming lightning. Aims a lightning fist blow towards the other man, Dominic. So he has it on both sides, I guess. With the unchanging expression, Dominic smoothly sidesteps. The next moment, his hand shoots up and swipes at his opponent's face. Grr. I hear the sound of something sharp cutting flesh. And the moment later, blood starts to drip from the redhead's cheek. Ha ha ha. More after. Dom, you're really mad. Wow. Rather than attacking, the tattooed man pauses, wiping off blood on his sleeve. But before my very eyes, the claws, like a gash on his skin, start to repair themselves until they disappear completely, leaving him uninjured. Am I going crazy? There's no way any human could do something like that. No. This has to be a bad dream. Just a bad, shitty dream. Don't tell me you're worked up because of this guy. Seriously, you want to drain him so bad? Drain him that bad? Enough. Don't bring him into this. Dominic's eyes narrow into slits as he stares at the man in the leather jacket who's laughing as if he heard the best joke on earth. Wow, in that case, I'm going to get my hands on him first. Oh, wow. Okay. Because I want to see you get way madder, Dom. Rather abruptly, the tattooed man's face freezes and the grin fades into a frigid, bloodthirsty expression. I want to see you suffer. Until you stop thinking of us as a freaking joke. Oh, freaking. It's fucking. Oops. Like that, he charges Dominic again, recklessly swinging frantic punches. This time, though, he seems to be moving more faster than before. His strikes are full of rage. The assault's so powerful that Dominic retreats a little, losing a few feet of ground to the other man, who's clearly fueled by fury. They dodge and swipe at each other so quickly that my eyes can hardly follow their movements. Their speed is completely inhuman. The more I watch, the more my blood runs cold. This is impossible. That they're really not human? When my mind flashes back to the redhead's sharp fangs, my stomach tightens and a shiver racks my body. Come here, Dom. I'm not gonna let you run away this time. With a menacing howl, the tattooed man leaps up and pushes himself off the wall to launch towards Dominic. When he doesn't manage to dodge in time, their bodies collide as they tumble to the ground. At this rate, one of them is going to end up torn open. If I try to do something, they might turn on me. But I can't just really stand here. As I watch them fight, shit, I'm not gonna stop them with that shit. And let's see, shall I? Because, okay, the way that Ash is acting, she's more as he. He's more scared. So, he's gonna end up just getting himself hurt, which is gonna get himself killed. As I watch him fight some more. Because they're too fast for you to even try to intervene. Try to stop him? Yeah, but watch. No, I shouldn't say anything. These guys are obviously monsters. If I can't fall myself, I'd just be torn apart. Oh, not that, but yeah, you'll die. And their fighting is strangely memorizing to watch, even as the whole... I don't know why I got aggression for that. Other level of deadly. Biting my lip, I watch the two men tussle and frantically grunt into the air until... Whoa, what's going on here? Gentlemen, can you put things on hold for a moment? And in that instant, the fighting stops completely. I knew it. A tall figure approaches from the alley entrance, his face flashing into view under the street lamp. Isaac. After frowning at Dominic and the tattooed man, Isaac turns towards me and his eyebrow shoots upward. Oh, you came after all. Sorry you had to see these two act at their worst, but I do promise that Dom would be here, didn't I? So that's who Dominic was Isaac was referring to. How the hell did he know I met Dominic? Wasn't it just a few hours before I even saw Isaac? He never even came into the diner either, so someone must have told him. Fuck off, Isaac. You're not gonna stop me from tearing this shithead a new one. Before the redhead can finish the sentence, Dominic suddenly throws him off with a grunt. He slams against the wall a few feet away, letting out a pained wheeze. Chuckling, Isaac pushes his glasses up, looking completely unfazed. Really, Rex? You need to learn how to hold back. You're going to embarrass even your Hellion brothers. After Isaac just flips a switch, the leather jacket man seems to lose all his bloodlust. Instead, he groans and rolls his eyes, looking like a kid who just got his favorite toy taken away. Whatever, stupid old man. After Rex mutters a reply, the electric tension in the air is gradually fading. It's replaced with an uncomfortable, awkward pause as the four of us exchange glances for a few seconds. But after all the adrenaline cloud in my brain finally dissolves, I take a breath and turn to Isaac. Sorry to ruin the moment, but some kind of explanation for all this would be great. Oops, wrong voice for that. My voice slightly cracked with anxiety breaking the long moment of silence. Dominic, Rex, and Isaac all stare at me now, and now I understand how a rabbit must feel in the den of wolves. These guys, they're not normal. You know that, don't you, Isaac? When I pose the shaky question, Isaac throws a glance towards Dominic. For a split second, it looks like Dominic winced faintly in his narrowed eyes, but a cold, unreadable look soon washes over his features again. Yes, Ash, I think it's absolutely by now that they are not normal. Isaac finally speaks up, and I shift my gaze back to him quickly. You see, behind this spit shine gloss of our beloved San Francisco is so much darker in underbelly. One that people like you usually go their whole lives without glimpsing. He's straightening his tie with one hand, and impassive smiles flickers on his face. But once you get a taste of that darkness, there's no going back. For instance, if a hypothetical cute little diner boy decides he wants to go and tell the police a funny story, a tall, scary man in a dark jacket went up to make sure he never says anything again. Yeah. At Isaac's casual threat, I glance back at Dominic in disbelief. Getting tongue-tied. Okay. His lips are pulled in a grimace as he meets my gaze. I think I see a hint of guiltiness on his face. Does that mean he'll really kill me just to stop me from telling anyone about what I saw tonight? Of course, that's all hypothetical. Blah, blah. You get it. Humans like us can work with the vampiric companions just fine, assuming no one gets loose lips. Wait, then you're not a vampire? My shocked question makes Isaac pause for a minute. However, he quickly lets out a laugh and shakes his head, adjusting his tie with one hand. Not really, no. Not like Rex and Dominic here anyway. Don't lug me in with that piece of shit, Isaac. Rex loudly protests from where he leans against the wall, glaring at us. Of course, I'm sorry. Now, back to the subject at hand, Ash. Just as Isaac rolls his eyes and starts again, a pair of light footsteps echoes from the alleyway. It must be Luca. Several moments later, a short blonde rushes up beside Isaac, panting a little. I knew it. Phew. Isaac, I'm really sorry I let... Halfway through his sentence, Luca breaks off shortly. He stares at me, saunter-like eyes, and I stare back in astonishment. Luca! Hold on a second. Were you the one who told Isaac that I met Dominic? As bizarre as the whole situation is, the pieces are falling into place. This little brat was trying to get me to tell him about the shady type. In other words, to find people that might be vampires for him. Luca's surprised and flustered reaction confirms my suspicions as he averts his gaze sheepishly. Yeah, so it was pretty clear that you were trying to protect him. At least Luca's eyes flickered over to Dominic, trying to certain sharpness. Oh my god. My neck hurts. Okay, he glances over to Rex with the same hateful look, too. Does Luca know both of them already? Alright, let's not get too excited. Letting out a long sigh, Isaac punches the bridge of his nose with his thumb and forefinger. It seems there's some miscommunication going on here. You see? I'll split your fucking skull open! During Isaac's second attempt to explain the situation, an entirely different noise splits through the air. Oh yeah? I'd like to see you try! Ha ha ha! That's not so distant sound of fighting floods from the neighborhood alleyway. It's not just two voices either. Actually, it sounds like a lot more than that, like a party of worst, bloodiest kind. Then this is getting to be a downward comical. Of course, they decided to go at it tonight. Animals, really. Despite the scornful nature of his words, Isaac seems to brighten up all of a sudden. Damn it! Why are the clans fighting now of all times? Is every vampire in San Francisco out tonight? Luca sounds irritated, even though Isaac is obviously pleased. Some kind of gang war must be going on. The second I open my mouth to ask a question, however, Isaac takes off, running directly towards the source of noise. Wait, Isaac, where are you? Luca starts to jog after Isaac with an exasperated cry, glancing over the man's back. Hey. At the same time, Dominic turns to leave the opposite direction, apparently disinterested. A long stride toward him at the end of the alleyway quickly made it clear he doesn't want to stick around. Rex, however, makes a beeline straight for me. Just you and me now, baby. Don't be shy. Oh boy. This night just went from bad to awful in the span of about 15 minutes. But if I want to figure out what the hell's going on with these guys, I better choose what I want to do tonight. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Okay, now this is where the route's gonna come in. I don't want to go with it. Kind of want to go with Dominic. I do kind of want to go with the bad boy this time because I went with like the goody two shoes with my last story. Also, like Rex's voice, he might actually have a story behind it. So, just like go with. Okay, this is like Dominic's like goody two shoes kind of. Luca's like the rebel. Isaac's like like a mysterious type, and Rex is the bad boy. Kind of want to go with bad boy this time because at least this Rex is like he's more of like. I think he fits my mood right now. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I'm going with Rex. Let's see, he's like run away from Rex. Okay, yeah, pretty much just run away from Rex. Yeah, let's do a little yeah, I think this one. Cause okay, I'm gonna go with Rex. Yeah, I'm going Rex's thing. I'm gonna run away. The first thing I do is I gotta get away from this crazy guy. He strides towards me in eager, hungry grin. Every fiber of my body tells me I shouldn't stick around. Well, it's great meeting you. Have a great night now. Gone. Backing away a few steps, I am ready to turn and bolt, desperately looking for an escape route. I knew I wasn't gonna get very far. That was pretty much picking my route. I'm gonna go with Rex. Second choice. It was like I was kind of thinking Dominic, but I don't really want to go with Luca, and I definitely don't want to go with Isaac. So it's between Dominic and Rex, and I pick Rex. But the second I tried to dash forward, Rex lunges out and grabs me with incredible speed. Whoa, where are you going? Don't you think it's rude to just leave a guy all by himself? His gleaming silver eyes fill my vision once again. I tense up in his grip, eyeing those sharp fangs. Rex growls to me under his breath, licking his lips with a longing stare focuses on my throat. Yeah, I'll eventually get to this. Why don't we catch up where we left off, before that stupid emo guy came in and ruined everything? Yeah, I'm not getting wasted from this guy, am I? Let's see. He's like some kind of rabid dog. If I show fear or manage to run away, he just gets more of a kick out of it while he shakes me down. Exactly. In fact, I think he wants me to struggle to trying to escape. That's why he's taking his time taunting me. Surely. Yes, he is. There's really only one way I can get out of this life. Is that by doing the opposite of what he expects. I'll say do this. I'm not going to do that one. I think this one. This is like do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. Okay. I think this is like I'm gonna die. And I don't care. This is the opposite though. Yeah, this is more the opposite. This is more the I don't care. This is like if you have the thinking of let drink for me and then he'll go away. I'll go with this one. Gentle, hey! Taking a deep breath, I still myself in the gaze in Rex's gritty eyes. I'm still petrified with fear, but I have to try and appeal whatever human reason he has left. There has to be at least a little bit, right? If you're that hungry, I'll let you drink from it. But please, don't kill me, okay? If you drain me dry, that will pretty much damper my day. Yeah, that's a surprise. Sure enough, my abrupt shit and attitude makes him pause. He blinks for a few seconds, but soon a pleased smirk appears on his lip again. Wait, are you trying to be all brave and noble and shit? Damn, that's pretty cute. Almost better than you being wide-eyed and scared. Yeah, I knew it was bound to backfire. And both of them were doing the same thing. Well, shit. That backfired? What the hell do I do now? No, I'm being serious. If you're gonna drink from me already, go on already. I deserve it being stupid enough to come down here in the first place. I bit my lip a little and feared to change to self-hatred. I wasn't expecting to run into goddamn vampires, but I shouldn't have known. So I should have known something bad was about to happen. Huh? You? Rex narrows his eyes at me skeptically, as if he wasn't sure of what makes my awkward surrender. Maybe he was expecting some kind of trap, or that I was gonna run away when his guard was down. I mean, I can't really believe it either. Why the hell am I willingly offering myself to a vampire? I must be going crazy. Well, that's the exact opposite. That was pretty much your whole plan, which also backfired. Rex, aren't you going to come to the... Wait, hey! I don't know who's talking. Rex, why aren't you coming to the fight? Suddenly a loud voice out from the end of the hallway. Anyway, I'm not saying hallway. Whoa, what's that smell? Man, it's so sweet. Holy shit, did you catch a Strix? What are Strix? A stocky man in punkish, ragged, clothes approach us with wide eyes. Hey, what's a Strix? Is it like something that's like tempting to vampires or something like that? His mouth hung in an open grin. I glimpsed two sharp canines that suggest he's a vampire too. None of your business. To my shock, Rex steps in front of me, blocking the man's path. Huh? What's with that? You gotta share with your clan mates. Rex, it's only fair. I said it's none of your fucking business, didn't I? He's my friend, so back the hell off and get your own! Cut off the other vampire line to protest. Rex hisses out in an annoying response. Enough that he's only a little taller than me. He suddenly seems to cast a long, intimidating shadow over the other man. What happened to his carefree attitude just a few minutes ago? I could hardly believe he's the same person. What the hell, man? You normally always share. Fine, whatever. Despite his sheepish reply, Rex's clanmate turns his gaze towards me with a reptilian thirst in his eyes, making me shudder instinctively. He looks more inhuman than Rex. Like some kind of giant serpent staring down a prey. Come on, I don't feel like putting on a show for this this rude fucker. Okay. I said it right. Muttering under his breath, Rex grabs my shoulder and steers me towards the exit. Hey, watch it! I mumble in protest, though I feel like my voice is getting swallowed by the thick tension in the air. Rex is definitely not my ideal companion. No, but he saved you. But it's better than being left alone with that guy. Yes, pretty sure. The redhead pushes me all the way up the street, not releasing my shoulder until the other vampire is out of sight. As soon as we get around the corner, he stops in his track, turning to face the narrowed-eyed stare on me. We watch each other for a long moment, and then, phew, what a nasty creep, right? Damn, some guys just don't know any manners. Just like that, he breaks out into another fanged grin, as if nothing had even happened. Jesus, it's like he's only have a switch between rapid dog and frat boy mode. People keep barging in on us too. First the big Brody guy, then the shit for brains back there. You make it sound like we're having some kind of normal, formal meeting. Ha 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 ha! When I grimace at his words, Rex brings out a fit of delighted laughter. Hey, you're the one making it weird. Food doesn't usually talk back, you know. Food? What a charmer. I'm called Ash, actually. Too many A's in that. Oh man. Now he's even telling me his name. Wow. That's kind of adorable. I'm starting to be less afraid of him, more and just annoyed. Does he plan on mocking me all night? Hey, what about that guy I was talking about back there? He said some kind of funny word. Strix. I can't even. Strix. English is hard. What's that supposed to mean? Rex grins, falters slightly as he goes quiet for a few seconds. Raising a hand to awkwardly scratch the back of his neck, he has another glasses. Oh shit, I'm tired. Glances to the other side. It's kind of hard to explain something to do with your blood being sort of different. Mostly it's just you having a really good scent to guys like us. A really good taste too. Like a choice fucking brandy compared to what? Fucking brandy compared to cheap beer, right? Haha. Rex cackles at his own joke, clapping his hands together. Right, I should know. Saying to myself, I glared bitterly at the crack of the sidewalk beneath my feet. It's just my luck that somehow I end up with his blood type, a quality cracks to vampire. I wonder if I can get a transfusion to fix that. Nope, I can't. You said mostly a second ago. Is there something else too? He pauses again, time fitting in with his label on his jacket, chewing on his lip briefly. But soon, a bright smile returns to his face as he waves a diminishing hand at me. Just forget about what I said. Yeah. It's nothing a little guy like you needs to worry about. But it will be. I stiffen open my mouth to retort, but I'm not little compared to him. When he abruptly bursts towards me to getting so close that our chest bumps together. So getting back to business, here's the deal. Rex's voices drop down to a smug whisper. That guy down there, he's gonna tell all the other little boys and girls that you're a nice juicy treat, just waiting to be snatched up. But you know how you can get off that really easy, scot-free, no worries? The wolfish smirk on his face makes it pretty clear that it's not gonna be a great deal for me. I'm a little skeptic about that little no worries part, but I'm listening. Go on. Rex's eyes gleefully shines at my response like he's some kind of kid about to unwrap a birthday present. It's simple. You just have to say your mind. I narrow my eyes at him to see him as if he was joking, but he actually looks very serious. The other guy in the Hellions, they won't touch you. You don't mess with a brother's prey unless you want to share. Unless they want to share. Those sherry bastards, they're another matter. But I'll keep them away from you, baby. Don't worry. Rex reaches out a hand possessively cupping my cheek. His cool skin is like ice. The sensation sends an odd shiver down my spine and the back of my neck tingles. I'm nobody's prey. If you'll keep me prey, cause this is like, I'm nobody's prey. Yeah, it's stupid. To vampires, human is prey. Gentle. Wait, is there only two? Is like gentle or aggressive? I guess there's no way around out of this, is there? Nope. All because you set all this on yourself the moment that you decided to go down that alleyway. Obviously, the last thing I want to say is that I'm this guy's prey, but it's a matter that or get drained by someone else. Yep. If that's all I have to do, then do is say it. Then fine. That is all I have to do, right? Maybe. Maybe not. The casual way he shrugs his shoulders makes my temper immediately flare. I shove him away with all my might and he stumbles away a few feet. I've had enough of this bullshit games and right now I'm more irritated than afraid. We're done here. You better keep your word, or else. Or else what? You're gonna glare at me with that big meanie, like I'm a big meanie until I say I'm sorry? Well, I can always ask Dominic if he's willing to help me out. That got his attention, much to my satisfaction. It's just like dangling a treat in front of a mutt, and I threw it to another dog. Oh shit! That is rude! Okay. No need to act spiteful and shit. I get it. I'll play nicer. Yeah, I hope the attitude lasts for more than 10 seconds. I turn my head before he can reach out for me again, shoving my hands in my pocket and walking away. Christ, all these vampires. Why do I have to be stuck with the craziest one? Hey, wait! What? Without turning around, I call back to Rex. Watch yourself on your way home. I don't want some lame guy taking a bite out of you first, okay? That's all. Something about his slightly awkward tone made me pause. I glanced over my shoulder trying to glimpse his face, but he's simply gone. His wiry figure disappeared down the alley. Whatever. Trying to understand is probably a waste of time anyway. But I ended up following Rex's advice, hurrying back to my apartment while keeping a watch for anyone lurking in the dark. I've never worried about thugs before who wanted to rob a broke looking guy like me, but now every alley seems dangerous. Damn it. Is every night going to be like this from now on? Home sweet home. If only I could pretend all that crazy was a crazy fever dream. If only it feels that easy. I end up tossing and turning in the bed, and it feels like ages. Eventually, the exhaustion from tonight pulls me into a deep sleep. The early afternoon sun trickles into my apartment, fighting through the storm clouds to arrive on my face. Should I continue this? No, I'm gonna stop here. It's like quite a bit. Yeah. Also, my neck hurts. So, we'll continue. Like, I guess every night can be kind of a thing. I'm not fixing to, like, kill my neck and shit. So, yeah. If you want to see more of this, you know what to do.